Okay, welcome back. I did not stream yesterday. It turns out that it is too busy. What is going on? Hold on, there is a problem here. What is going on? Okay, I don't know what that feedback was. That was weird. I'm not hearing it anymore. Let's see. Okay, so I also yeah, Sundays are just really busy days. Um, So not going to be streaming on Sundays, and I also need a break if I want to continue doing this. So Sundays are going to be the only day off. Second, there will be no background music for a long time. So it's just going to be silence while I'm drawing, or if I'm focusing on drawing. So I'm sorry, but that's just going to be how it is for at least the foreseeable future. I did not draw yesterday either, but that has more to do with just time than anything else. And I think once things settle down around here, especially with holidays popping up, I'll start being able to at least draw on Sundays. But I'm not gonna, like I said, Sundays apparently are gonna be the break day. So two more pictures in this exercise, and then we go on to shading. So I'm going to attempt to do the teacup and the saucepan, but yeah, I think I'll be able to do those drawings today. So then we can just close out this and go into, I guess, the next exercise, which is shading. Um, so yeah, this chapter has a lot more fun things for us to do before it finishes, and I will get into it. I am able to keep streams on Twitch. I figured out what button toggle thing I needed to do in order to keep it. Oh, my hand. This finger is so dry for no reason. I might have to go put lotion on it before I start drawing. So since that is, I just want to have another video explaining what is going on with this channel, in case anyone hasn't gone to the YouTube channel, which has a couple of videos explaining it as well. I am doing a 365-day challenge where I teach myself how to draw and sculpt. Eventually, these streams are probably going to be about 2 hours, 1 hour of drawing and 1 hour of sculpting, or at least learning the methods of sculpting. This week I was supposed to start the sculpting this week, but I completely forgot that there is a thing going on this week. And people are coming into town, so it's just a lot of craziness. So I have even less time to do this. So it's not happening this week, but that is the goal. The goal is to see how much I can teach myself to do in a matter of 365 days, minus the Sundays that I just take off. But even if I'm not streaming, like I said, for like a little while down the road, I should be able to still draw. I'll just have to upload it some other ways. I do have YouTube and an Instagram. YouTube, you're going to have day 2 through day 8, and then it will have day 9 as well. I was hoping to make YouTube kind of more of a edited, nicer version of videos of these, but I had so much trouble with Twitch, which it was just a toggle. I had so much trouble with Twitch in the beginning that it's just going to end up being the streams until I can switch it to edited videos. There are 4 projects that I do want to complete within this year. I've revealed only one of them. The other 3 I have not. The first one is the icon logo. It is what is my profile pic. That is the first attempt at drawing it. As we go through the chapters in the drawing book, I'm going to go back to the drawing and see if I can make it better. I think that is everything. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, also, if you have any critiques, advice when it comes to drawing, I would appreciate it. That's so the two reasons why I'm streaming these. One is accountability, make sure I come back even when I don't want to, and the second one is for me to get critiques on my drawings and pictures, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. It will really, really help me in the long run because I'm not going to an art class. I'm not sending my work to other artists to critique. This is the only way I will get any critiques. I really appreciate your help on that end. So I will hopefully be able to make this a little bit more of an enjoyable, have conversations once more and more people find out about this channel. But if no one finds out about this channel, at least at the very least, it is a way for me to continue to come back and practice what I want to do. So the first thing is the teapot. Yeah, the teapot looks like it'll be easier than the saucer. The saucepan. I think it's called a saucepan. I think that's what the book was calling it. Yeah, the book's calling it a saucepan. So the one thing about this book is it doesn't really go into how to go about drawing this. It kind of just shows you the thing, and then you kind of have to just, I guess, work on it, because it doesn't tell you, okay, you should start with like the bottom of the kettle or anything like that. It kind of is just like, hey, do these. It does put guidelines in to follow that, but I really wish I knew a little bit more on that end. I have Googled some stuff as questions have popped up while I'm drawing, but nothing major, not a whole lot. So, okay. Oh, there's no center. So this doesn't, oh, it's a teapot, so it can't be symmetrical. Oh, this is gonna be different. Okay, let's just go about it. Okay. So yeah, just to keep everything the same size, I'm gonna make these guidelines. I'm calling them guidelines. I think they're guidelines, like proportion lines, I guess would be another word for them. That's kind of how I view them. I don't know what they're actually called. This is something I could look up as well. Maybe I need a better drawing book, but it's fine. It's okay. Okay, and then so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 up top, and they're kind of evenly spaced apart. So okay, that works. Either this is gonna be really, really tiny, or this is actually gonna be a really good width. So what I'm doing is I'm making the width the size of the numbers. So you see right here, so from here to the bottom of the number is the width I'm gonna do, because it helps keep the lines straight. And then it gives me, and then that way I know it's the same size, because it looks like they're supposed to be the same size. So, and I really would love to know if all artists have perfect posture, because according to this book, you're supposed to have a very, very straight back, or not a very, very straight back, but I'm exaggerating, but it said have a straight back and don't hunch your shoulders, which of course I'm doing. Yeah, I'm hunching my shoulders. Pretty good. Okay. The ruler makes things so much easier. Okay, I needed how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. The fourth line. Awesome. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I showed everyone. If you hear random noises right now, it's because I do have a dog that just entered the area I'm drawing in. And he's a very hot boy. Well, he's a tired boy, too. Why don't you go to bed? And it's cooler here. Do you want to go in your kennel? I can open it for you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, what's that? That's raining. Yeah, I think we're just. Yeah, you don't like it too much. Tick? Come on, Dreamer. No, no, sir. Wait, I don't know. Oh, that's from. I see. I'm sorry, baby. I know what that's from. Wait, go right down. Yeah, it's cooler in there. Okay. You want to see? There he is. Yep, that's the tired boy. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm clicking things. Let's go here. Okay, I think, yeah. There we go. I can just center it off of wherever. That's weird. There, much better. Okay. Okay, there's 4 lines, and then there's 2 lines. Okay. And they look like they're the same distance apart. Yeah, okay. So make sure this is parallel. Yeah, it looks parallel. It should be parallel. Sorry, I remember how to make it parallel now. You're supposed to measure from the top and yeah, do all that fun stuff. I don't know if that was an art technique or a making graph technique. So I don't know if that's one that I should use. Probably is. It probably doesn't matter. I'll probably make this line a lot straighter. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's start building some, jeez. Let's start drawing. Okay, I'm gonna start at the top because it looks like it's just a tiny little ellipse to start with. Everything is an ellipse. Even if it's not supposed to be. Even if it's like, no, I'm not. It is. It's an ellipse. You can draw it as an ellipse. That's the only thing I've learned so far. Even these could be part of an ellipse. They're the 8-axis lines. See, I can make everything an ellipse. Yes, I'm tired, so yes, my conversations are going to be extremely random. Unless somebody else wants to come and talk. In which case, please, you're more than welcome to. I can change up the conversation. I really can. But another thing too is if anyone is actually watching these, and if anyone would like there to be background music, the only way that's going to happen is if this channel does get to become monetized, because then that money can go straight into buying the licenses needed in order to make sure I don't get in trouble with the law. Not like get sued or have my content taken down and stuff like that. So that is the only way there will ever be a background music, because I looked into it and I did like one of those random dives that I do. Oh, and now we're gonna do. I think I'll do that. I think I'll trace that and then add this stuff. Okay. And then you kind of just want a little pot belly. Does anyone else see like a teapot and just think Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast? That's the only thing I ever see. Like, seriously, my mind always goes to Beauty and the Beast whenever I see a teapot. It's like, oh, Mrs. Potts. And I think there's a Marvel character named Mrs. Potts, but no. Nope. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm specifically and only talking about Beauty and the Beast. And the one that comes to my head is the animated version of Beauty and the Beast from Disney. That is the one I grew up on. That is the one that I watched so many times. Our VHS, yes, I'm that old. Our VHS had a warble to it, which I thought was actually a part of the movie itself. I never knew that it was our specific VHS because of like for some reason we did something to it, or we just loved listening to that very beginning in the woods. It had that like very distinctive warble, and I thought it was just a part of the movie until I saw it on Disney Plus, and the warble wasn't there, and it was kind of sad that it wasn't there. I was kind of sad that it wasn't there, if I'm being honest, because it was like, yep, this is Beauty and the Beast. That's how I didn't give myself enough space. This is going to be a. How did I do that? How? And then if I try to redraw this, I won't have space for the other version. So what I think I'm gonna do, since the other version is the more important one to get down because it's kind of where you're getting like that 3 dimension, I'm gonna leave this the way it is. And then it's just gonna be a teapot without a handle. Like he's gonna have the beginnings of a handle. Oh, it's not even gonna have the full. Hold on, let me go over here. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to make a full on. Yeah, it's not even gonna be a full body pot over here. Because then it would go like that. But then that's. And I know it's not supposed to be symmetrical, but at least this part's supposed to be symmetrical. Yeah, that's much better. And then it would come. Right, you want it to come up around here. Let's see, a little bit lower. Does it at least look semi-symmetrical? Yeah, I can see that being the beginning. Okay. That's disappointing, but let's just get the spout going then. So it comes up here. There's that. Short nose down. Here's the handle. Here's the spell. When I get upstairs, hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. It looks like a heffalump. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a heffalump. Yes, I grew up watching Winnie the Pooh as well. It does look like a heffalump, doesn't it? You can't look at that and not see a heffalump. This spout should be a bit bigger. Oops. I don't know why my hand's wobbling all of a sudden. There we go. And then this is gonna have to come. Yeah, but let me get this part going first. I think this needs to be a bit bigger. I'm gonna have to connect these two. Okay, I see. It's a really long spout. How do I... Oh no, never mind. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a good size. Let's run that a little bit. It doesn't need to be like protruding. There you go. There. A little around it too. There, much better. Still looks like a heffalump, but it looks a lot better. Actually, this actually needs to be changed. Yeah, when I hold it up to the camera, I can actually see some. I can see the concept of it a whole lot better. Yeah, this needs to come. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Let me figure that one out. There. Okay. I see. Arches. Time for an arch. There. See that? Much better. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's go on to the 3D version, which I don't know if I'm going to have room for. I don't think I'm going to have room for it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this spout on the first drawing so I have more room to make the other teapot. Now I know why they were one under the other, so I think I'm going to have to do that for the next two as well. I can't do it side by side anymore. It's taking up too much room. I should have asked the question, why are they stacked on top of each other instead of side by side? There's no room. So here's one last look at the half teapot. And now the spout has to be erased. So I have room to build the other picture. Draw the other picture. Why am I saying build today? Alright. Sorry, Teapot. I'm sorry. Okay, now on to the next drawing, which is going to be a lot harder. Okay, so looks like I want to... Even doing that, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room. Okay, let's just try it. I'll just continue to erase what I need to erase, I guess, at this point. Okay. Nice little lip, straight back. Right. Then you've got a lip that. And like that. And then I have the cover to the paw. Okay. Nope, that didn't do it. This needs to come up more though. Not a straight line, it's still an ellipse. There. Except for that part right there. Okay. Now, the next line goes around and becomes a part of the kettle. This line continues around here and then becomes a part of the body. I should say not the kettle, but the body. Right, so we want because the view that it's taking on let's do that much better. This line then can go up here. Nope, it's too thick. There. gentle pencil. Okay. There. Okay, that's the line I'm looking for. All right. Okay, and then I want to go. Yep, let's try this. Making a full on. Okay, and then spout kind of leads in little circle. And then well, then I'm gonna fix that in just a second. I just want to get this one down first, which I can't until this is down there. Okay. This a little bit. It's okay. That's pretty decent. And there's some squiggles here for some reason. I think it's to show that this is like this part of the lid part or something. Let's see. Oh, making it worse. There. I don't like the top, and I don't know how to change it. Other than by doing this. It's funny what just changing that line would do. Okay, the bottom needs a lot of work. Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. I can make it a lot smaller. I thought I had to follow the lines, but I don't. Okay. That's a lot better. There's just something off with this though. I think I need to make this part a little bit bigger to help that part. Okay. This goes like that. I think that's all I really need to happen with that. I think that'll make it look a lot better. Somewhat. Alright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. And then, yeah, poor guy. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Okay, there's time. I'll do the first saucepan because there's 3 perspectives that they want you to draw. I'll see how long that one takes to draw. Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to do this. And the reason why isn't because it's starting to get late and there's a lot going on. The reason is because I want to figure out how much space to do, and I really do want to like take my time with the pot and get it because it's one thing to like go through these and be like, okay, I'm learning, but at this point, this is like the last thing to draw. I want to take my time, see if I can make it actually look really good. So I want to just spend more time on this. And I'm gonna draw the guidelines before this stream so that way it's ready. That way we're just ready to go drawing and I'm not having to like measure everything out while we're streaming and then we can just go right into it. And because of that, I will tomorrow draw the first object which in the shading part, which is a book. I don't know why the book's first. Maybe it will tell me. We'll find out. No, I purposely did not let it get. I purposely didn't allow it to focus on the words. Just because I'm not sure what I can put there in terms of words. Like, I know, like, when you're at a bookstore, you can, like, just, flip through pages and see, like, the pages and the drawings and stuff like that. But it's the words that are important, and I don't want anyone saying that I made it to where, like, that I'm just letting people use this book without buying it or whatever. Anyone's gonna say, I don't know what they'll say, but I want to keep it. I'm getting there. I don't want to think about that part. Anyways, that will be it for today. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I will try to do a longer stream tomorrow. Like I said, get both of those pictures out so we can start making more progress. And again, if you've noticed anything that I could be doing better, please let me know, because I won't know unless you tell me. I could also start looking for more stuff on the YouTube and the Google, but like, this is really all the time I have. That's why, like, I try to get a good book, and I know that my sculpting books are really good. They're highly recommended, and I will tell you what they are once we get to that. But for now, I hope you all have a good day, whatever part of day it is for you, and I will see you all tomorrow.